Pakistan has produced Asian champions, world silver medalists, fighters who have stepped into cages across Georgia, UAE, Bahrain, Uzbekistan, and beyond, and won. But every world stage has a starting point. The PAKMMAF Contender Series is that starting point, a platform where Pakistan's elite MMA athletes fight for more than a result. They fight for their future. Every performance here opens doors, international contracts, global stages, the eyes of the world's biggest MMA organizations watching closely, from this cage to the world. These fighters have already proven they belong internationally. Now they come home to Lahore to remind you why Pakistan is a force in global MMA. Fight HQ, Packages Mall, Lahore. One night that could change everything. The road to the world stage. It starts right here. Pakistan, it's time.
And welcome back to the PAKMMAF Contender Series. Your next bout is 3 rounds of MMA action in the women's strawweight category. Please welcome first to the cage, Noor Fatima.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first fight, the first female fight on the women's category. Noor Fatima coming in from Lahore, representing UMA. Noor is coming in to make a statement. She knows what's on the line. The opportunity of a lifetime is on the line for this girl right here. She's got a tough challenge ahead of her, but right now, she's locked in. She's zoned in. She's here to make history in Lahore tonight. She's fighting out of Lahore as well. This is going to be the first fight, the first female fight in the Contender Series, represented by Pakistan Mixed Martial Arts Federation.
Noor Fatima saying a prayer before she enters the cage to go to war. And now her fate will be decided in just a few short moments. And her opponent, please welcome Sara Khan.
Ladies and gentlemen, the legend Sara Khan, who's competed all over Pakistan, making her way to the octagon, live in Lahore, Pakistan, representing Team Fight Fortress, fighting out of the first female fighter out of Azad Kashmir. She's very loud on her social media regarding her career, regarding her MMA journey. She's been through the worst injuries in Pakistan mixed martial arts. Right now, she has a chance to secure a spot for the IMF, to showcase her talent. She's always been training. She's at the gym 24/7. And now, she's here to represent Azad Kashmir and herself.
Ladies and gentlemen, your fourth fight of the evening is 3 rounds of mixed martial arts action in the women's strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the silver corner. She weighed in at 48 kilograms and represents Ultimate Martial Arts Academy. She fights out of Lahore, Noor Fatima. And her opponent, fighting out of the gold corner. Official weight, 48 kilograms, representing Team Fight Fortress. She fights out of Azad Kashmir, Saria Khan.
The first female fight of the night, ladies and gentlemen, the first female fight of the night, Sara Khan versus Noor Fatima.
Sara Khan fighting out of TFF, making her long-awaited return after a jaw injury. She fought last year, it went to a decision, and now Saria is back on the big stages.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be
Here we go.
a real fun bout. Saria goes for the takedown. She did not waste a single second. This girl is seasoned in this game, Daniel. She knows what she's doing. She's been through the worst and fought out of it.
Immediately, you know what the game plan is for Saria Siru. Interesting choice, though. UMA, of course, producing some great jiu-jitsu athletes, as you see right there, attempting an armbar. Noor Fatima. This is perhaps their strongest suit. This is their strongest position as UMA. Bano Butt, of course, her teammate as well. So many others great in the jiu-jitsu practice.
Yeah, man, beautiful work by Noor Fatima. She's trying to go for the armbar. She's put Saria in a really uncomfortable position right in front of Saria's corner. Let's see how well Saria fights out of this.
Saria with some head strikes there, a slam there. She needs to be careful with that though. She can't pile drive the opponent.
Can't spike her on the head, but on the upper back is all okay. And that was the first one, at least the second one I'm not too sure about. Sara Khan now trying to unload some strikes here. A minute gone by, 2 remain. Now in the full guard of Noor Fatima.
Are we about to see a TFF masterclass again today, Ali and Daniel? Saria in a dominant position. She's making her comeback after year, like I mentioned before. The ring rust doesn't seem to be there.
Yeah, no ring rust, but definitely a formerly broken jaw that she suffered from. And now she's here to do some damage.
Ladies and gentlemen, 90 seconds left in round number 1. Saria maintaining the dominant position, but Noor Fatima trying her best to pull off an upset and go for a submission. Saria did a beautiful job in wasting no time in taking her opponent down. But then again, Noor Fatima comes from a very strong background, like you mentioned, Daniel. She's been training with the top female athletes of Pakistan. Both these girls are talented, but Saria has been through a lot to come back to this position where she is right now.
As we know, UMA, Bano Butt, Pakistan's first ever IMMF gold medalist with Imran Khan, of course, the Falcon. They have a powerhouse in that gym.
100% powerhouse and a great coach as well, Altaf Tafu. Very fundamental jiu-jitsu background, but right now she's unable to do anything to cancel out the top pressure of one Saria Siru Khan, who is continuing to ride out the top position in this round almost to completion. Just half a minute go for that to happen.
Yeah, man, like you mentioned, 30 more seconds to go. If Saria keeps on maintaining this dominant position, she's securing the round for herself. But then again, the judges do need to see some activity. Noor Fatima has had no answer to Saria's dominance and her pressure on the ground until now. But Saria, 10 seconds left. She needs to start landing some strikes exactly like these.
Sara Khan needs to let those hands go. Last 10 seconds. Dominant round by TFF.
Very dominant, to say the least. Not a lot of volume in terms of strike output, but Noor Fatima's face definitely red from the top pressure that Saria Khan has been putting on her. 3 minutes in the book, Saria Khan with a simple game plan, yet effectively.
Yeah, man, that's the thing. The thing is, Saria trains with guys, you know, that's the thing. She trains with pro mixed martial artists. This is something very similar to her, but then again, she's fighting Noor Fatima, who's trained with Bano Butt, an IMF gold medalist. Noor knows what's on the line, the opportunity which awaits her through the Contender Series, and so does Saria. Saria's fought at the national championships. She's been through it all. She just came back from a devastating injury where she fractured her jaw, broke her jaw. Imagine, this girl broke her jaw, comes back, is fighting again tonight. That's history in the making. That just shows the grit our female athletes have and the respect they should be given.
100%, but it would be interesting to see if that broken jaw is cause for concern or any alteration in the game plan. TFF, of course, known to be one of those striking gyms, so to speak, quote-unquote, air quotes. If that is even a thing, but ultimately she's come in with a very wrestling heavy base tonight, perhaps wanting to avoid damage to that already injured jaw.
Yeah, man, Saria needs to keep her guard high, and she needs to exactly do what she did in round number 1. Shoot for the takedown, and this time around, again, beautiful entry by Saria. Easily takes her opponent down, but let's see how well Saria adjusts to this, right? Saria needs to put some damage on her opponent, which she is. Landed a few beautiful strikes to the face of Noor Fatima. Noor Fatima is under all the pressure right now.
Yeah.
Noor's trying to go for a submission, trying to work the hips.
Yeah, but this is Noor Fatima, for her, a great situation to show her jiu-jitsu prowess. The last round, she was up against the fence for most of that round while Saria was on top of her. This round, they're in the center of the cage, which means Saria, of course, not fully able to utilize that fence to maintain her dominance.
Exactly, Daniel. But that's the thing. We've got 2 minutes left in round number 2. Round number 1 was pure dominance by Saria. She did exactly what she's doing right now, but there was less activity. She's
There we
going.
go. Her coach is really liking that. Arm extended. Triangle. He's asking her not to spike her on the
Ooh.
head. That is illegal.
Beautiful work by Saria. She controlled her emotions. She didn't spike on the head. She's fighting the hands of her opponent, but Noor Fatima is desperately trying to go for the arm bar right now.
Yeah, Noor Fatma's really holding on to that arm bar for dear life,
Both-
as she should.
Both women tangled to each other. Noor Fatma's trying to put all the pressure on, but as you can see, Noor Fatma needs to just move a little bit to the side, open her way up, and at the same time, Saria just needs to utilize her strength to get her arm out of this position.
Yeah, but she's safe because at least it looks like it, because half of Saria's body is turning the right way.
Yep.
Oh, but now you see Noor Fatma extending the hips. She needs to be careful not to incur any permanent damage. The referee needs to step in at some point because neither person is moving or advancing position. If it stays like this, they should get stood up.
Yeah, Saria's out of it. Beautiful work by Saria. Noor tries to go for the takedown. That was a close call by Saria. But Saria's going for a choke. She needs to pull guard if she wants to maximize on this. Get up.
Oh, she's trying to go for a guillotine but lost it as she pulled guard. But now she's welcomed the top pressure of Noor Fatma for only 10 seconds though, so that's okay.
Daniel, beautiful round. Beautiful work by both athletes. Noor still showing Saria and everyone watching that she can produce an upset. And she was really close to producing one in this round. But Saria doing a brilliant job by shooting for the takedown right at it.
100%, man. And that's what it's all about ultimately. It's about Sara Khan and Noor Fatma getting an opportunity to show out here at the Activate Contender Series. And it is, of course, about, most importantly, who's going to come out on top. 2 very interesting rounds in the book so far. Possibly one apiece, but it looks like Sara Khan's been on top for most of both rounds. That armbar from Noor Fatma could spell disaster for that plan, though.
Yeah, man. Noor Fatma looks exhausted at at her corner. But then again, Saria, she's not out of bed that much. Both athletes have strong teams behind them. A lot of pressure exerted by both female fighters in this round number 2. Saria, then again, coming out on top because of the takedown, because of the control. Let's see how well. Now, Noor knows what Saria is going to do, right? But let's see how well Saria does it. Does she give her a chance to maintain her distance? Does she give her a chance to let her hands go strike?
Yeah, because that excuse is running dry. You know, the excuse where, oh, they just out-wrestled me. Yeah, that's the whole point, man. You're supposed to learn how to not get out-wrestled.
Yup.
And ultimately, right now, Noor Fatma has not had any answer to the wrestling offense of Sara Khan. Very comically low deep kick there.
Again, Saria was just, beautiful transition. That was a slam to the ground by Saria, and I think she hurt her head as well. But then again, Saria was looking for Noor to throw her combinations and counter with the takedown, which she did. Saria has a very dominant position right now. It just depends on Noor's energy. How much tired this girl is to get back up.
100% right now. Saria doing the right thing, though. Needs to free her hands and her feet, clear them, potentially mount her back. But that's a good idea by Saria as well, turning her around. This is that fence pressure we saw in round 1 as well. In round 2, you saw them in the center of the cage, and you saw how that turned out, right? Like the arm bar extended. This is what happens when you get your opponent up against the fence. You get to have this kind of unbridled control.
Yeah, and the beautiful thing is that Saria's got one hook in. Noor is fighting the hands beautifully. She's not letting Saria go for the RNC. Oh, beautiful, strong shot landed by Saria. Noor's trying to get out of it. Both hooks in. Saria's got her flattened out, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how well Saria capitalizes on this.
Yeah, she could try attacking the neck, potentially. Hooks are fully in. She's throwing those strikes. We can't really see them. We don't have a great angle. Her husband, Zishan Barjungle in the background, definitely has a good angle. You can see him.
Yeah, he's got the best angle right now out of everyone.
But it looks like Noor Fatima is going to be able to survive the onslaught for now. Saria now throwing strikes from top mount. Exactly where she wants to be, exactly what she wants to do, Ali. This is ideal for one Sara Khan.
Yeah, man, Saria just needs to start unloading. Saria's got a minute left to capitalize. Noor, on the other hand, she's just been dominated for all 3 rounds in this fight. Saria not wasting a moment. But then again, Noor playing it really well with Saria's hands for not letting her throw any shots from the top position.
True, but you need to do a lot more than that when you're on bottom. You need to clear yourself. You need to get out of there. You need to stand back up. You need to hip bump sweep. You need to do something. You can't accept this position because of that exact reason. You will get hit in the face.
Strong shots by Saria. 15 more seconds left in round number 3. Now Saria's unloading with these shots, ladies and gentlemen.
Sara Khan gonna ride this round out and the fight most likely.
Whoa!
A dominant performance through and through, ends with a lot of strikes to the face. Noor Fatima has had no answer to the offensive onslaught of TFF Sara Khan as she takes a bow in the center of the cage. Beautiful work by her. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Team Fight Fortress.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a fight by both female fighters of Pakistan Mixed Martial Arts Federation. They put it all on the line, but Saria came out on top, ladies and gentlemen. She did not waste a second in round number 1, 2, or 3. She straight away went for those takedowns, took her sweet time. She's got a smile on her face. She knows she's done enough to secure the win. This is the talent Pakistan is producing. This is what Pakistan Mixed Martial Arts Federation has been working towards, for showcasing these individuals, for showcasing their talent, so they can reach the highest stage, the highest level, which is the IMF. Then transition on to other global promotions like Pakistan has already done. As the judge's decision is being rendered, both females, both individuals with a smile on their face, showing mutual respect. This is what this sport is all about. This is what mixed martial arts is all about. This was the 4th fight of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're just waiting on the judge's decision. But what a comeback for Saria. After all the injuries she's went through. Cracked jaw, operations, healing time.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest. 30-27, 30-27, 29-28. For your winner, by unanimous decision, Saria Khan!
Sara Khan, ladies and gentlemen, takes it home. Sara Khan.
Saria, I am here with your winner, Sara Khan. Saria, first and foremost, kaisa feel kar rahi ho? How are you feeling right now after quite a tough fight?
I feel so overwhelmed. I had setbacks and setbacks after fights, injuries, and I came back from my injury after a year. I feel so grateful. Yeah, so happy.
How has that recovery process been? I know it's quite an injury, quite a setback. How are you feeling right now?
It has been difficult, of course. After every injury, there is some kind of fear left in you that you do not get injured again. And after a long break, it also takes a lot of time to get back into that zone of the cage. But I was super excited. My camp went really good. So I'm really grateful for my coaches, Coach Alam, Coach Heather, and Zishan Shah, my husband, for helping me throughout this camp. So yeah, thank you.
Talk to me about getting to fight here tonight. Of course, this is the PAKMMAF Contender Series. We're in the Fight HQ right now. There's a lot of people here tonight. So talk to me about what it was like heading in here and how are you feeling right now about this event?
I so wanted a fight here even last year, but I was injured. So I'm super grateful for Umar for always keeping me in the loop. He really wanted me to fight. And I'm so happy for this opportunity and for PAKMMAF Federation, everyone who is here supporting us. Thank you so much. This is going to go bigger, inshallah.
Inshallah. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Saria Khan.
Pakistan has produced Asian champions, world silver medalists, fighters who have stepped into cages across Georgia, UAE, Bahrain, Uzbekistan, and beyond, and won. But every world stage has a starting point. The PAKMMAF Contender Series is that starting point, a platform where Pakistan's elite MMA athletes fight for more than a result. They fight for their future. Every performance here opens doors, international contracts, global stages, the eyes of the world's biggest MMA organizations watching closely, from this cage to the world. These fighters have already proven they belong internationally. Now they come home to Lahore to remind you why Pakistan is a force in global MMA. Fight HQ, Packages Mall, Lahore. One night that could change everything. The road to the world stage. It starts right here. Pakistan, it's time.